introducing the magic of Robert Coffie on nuclear popcorn this week.
And my lovely assistant.
Things happen.
Right.
So, you know, it's cool. But either way, I'll get her, you know, not that you have to just wait on me to, but every little bit helps, you know.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Plus, a lot of things is just going out to different functions, knowing which people to go to,
Right,
which
exactly.
events to go to.
Exactly.
And believe it or not, going to fashion events.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
We try to get her involved in and get her exposed to people like that in the industry, basically, and you know, network with those people, and you know, get her exposed, and you know, perhaps get her picked up for something, an assignment or something like that.
Cool, yeah.
You know.
I'm sure I can get her involved with some people. Because sometimes, you know, I know there's quite a few fashion moguls, if that's what you call them, icons. Either they want someone that's going to be on the runway, or someone that will be an intern. Either way, that'll get you in the door.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and then once you get in the door, plus you have the luck, one thing follows, you know, the other.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we'll do our best to hook you up.
Yeah. So.
So, how long have you been acting? And, well, are you also doing any acting?
Not really, but I'd like to try.
Wait
Oh,
a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You said that you haven't acted yet, but on your YouTube videos, you are the main.
Yeah.
You are the star of the
A lot of
show.
follower.
What are you talking about, right?
How many
If you go
followers?
It's not
into
necessarily
if you go
acting,
into your
though.
YouTube channel, I mean, it's all you see. That's just her and her alone, and she'll be dancing and jumping, singing and talking and everything.
Yeah.
You know, she has this instructional videos on how to do good makeup,
Oh,
do
cool.
eyeshadows,
Okay.
do lipstick and all that stuff, recommendations, advice for people. I mean, she's good into that.
Okay. Oh, and another thing, when people ask you how long you've been doing something, never say I haven't and I don't. Even if you're not, just say, oh, you know, 3-4 years, whatever. And I work with various people. You know,
Exactly.
as long as you show up with the skills,
Yep,
but don't just close your own door.
that's
Yes.
right.
You know, but yeah, just keep doing it because I mean, there's some really famous people out there that are looking for new faces.
Yes.
You know,
Yes. That's
always,
what we-
always. There's for instance, there's Sue Wong. There was, I mean, a couple of people who didn't come. That's one thing. But I mean, there's Sue Wong. There's M the Movement. There's I can get your name out there. We'll get your name out there.
Right.
So, and then also, like I was going to say, also, go to the fashion events. You know, go on Facebook. Whenever you see fashion design expos, all that type of stuff. Or I'm going to an event tonight, which is through. In fact, I'm going to send you her information. It's the World Networks. It's a organization that deals with all facets of entertainment, whether it's you know, showcasing business events, real estate, whatever. But whatever this woman does, her name is Lucy in the Caribbean, she always includes entertainment and modeling. There's always going to be someone there that's going to be a part of entertainment. Doesn't matter if they're talking about selling different types of lifestyle or making money from getting people to save money off of traveling, whatever. There's always going to be actors there. So those are the type of people that you want to get hooked up with.
Right.
Oh, this is
right.
going to be tonight?
Yeah, that's where I was asking your friend Molly if she wanted to go. But there's always another.
Of course,
But,
yeah, right.
What do you want to do most with your acting, other than make a lot of money and become very famous? And we got 1 minute, too.
Okay.
I'm not sure. It's like,
Well, how do you feel when you act? What do you want people to feel?
I hope at least it's believable.
Believable?
Yeah.
Yeah? So do you have an acting coach?
No.
We can help you with that, too. You'll come to the right place. Pretty soon you won't be shy anymore.
Yes, exactly.
Well, this has been Nuclear Popcorn, Maurice Dwayne Smith, here with Mr. Lee
Yes.
and his rock, Miss Ashley Rock Lee, and Mama
Debbie.
Rock Lee. How do people reach you when they want your legal services?
Go to my website, www.legal.com. Legal is spelled Liegal.com.
There you have it. And you'll find them all right there, right under Mr. Lee here. And we're going to do our best to get this young one hooked up with the
There you go.
necessary condiments to explode. This has been Nuclear Popcorn. We're very honored
All
to have
right.
the Lees here today. Thank you so much. And
Thank you, Maurice.
thank you all for watching Nuclear Popcorn again.
Maybe
But the next one, I promise, the next one you will be in.
she promises.
Yeah.
She promises.
Yes. But she also promised me that I don't need to audition.
No.
She did.
Yeah, in the first
Does
one,
she make you
I-
audition?
She wanted to. I put my foot down and I said, I'm a good actor, you've seen me, I don't need to.
And then what happened?
And then she
And then
said,
you didn't get the role?
okay, honey, what do you want for dinner?
And that's why it works.
That's why it works.
And
Yeah,
that's why it works.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I have a quick question. How do you keep the chemistry so vibrant after all these years of marriage?
Oh, I don't know.
What'd I say?
But I have to tell you something. It happened to us that we go some places for dinner, for example. And you talk to the waiter or the waitress or something. After a while, they've asked us, are you recently married? Are you
No, they
newly-"
do?
Oh, I swear to you. And we ask why. And sometimes people tell us. And they say, well, you know, when married couples have been married for a very long time, they go to have dinner, they don't talk to each other much. They don't talk a lot. They don't laugh a lot. They just, actually, I think they look bored, but we don't.
No, you look
But
like
I don't
everything's
know
still
why.
exciting.
Just the way.
Do you think maybe it's because you have so many differences that you have so many things to talk about?
Ah,
'Cause
but
you have
know
your own
what?
things
I
to
think she
do?
said something.
You have your own. You have things together, but you have your own separate things.
Yeah, we do it. We do a lot together.
We do a lot of things together, but one thing that we do a lot together is talk.
Yeah.
We talk a lot. And when we first met, Lynn and I used to spend the whole day at the university. She would go home, and then we would spend 3 hours on the phone. And her mother said to her one time, what do you talk
Find to
about?
talk about."
You spend the whole day with him, and now you were on the phone
possibly
3
talk
hours.
about that?
So I think talking is probably what helps.
And it's still that way?
Yes.
Yeah, I
In
don't
fact,
call
we-
her anymore, but
Yeah.
You don't call her anymore? You go, hey, wake
It's all
up.
right, wake up. Yeah. It's like nudges me instead.
We're practically out of time.
Oh,
but
goodness.
I just want to make sure people know how to reach you
Yes.
on social media since it's worked so great for you.
Yeah.
How would they find you on social media?
Well, we are on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter with both the
Lynn
first
Alana
project,
Delaney.
right? Lynn Alana Delaney or Ruben Roberto
Ruben
Gomez.
Roberto
Yes.
Gomez.
And also under the remake is a feature film. You can on YouTube.
And
You can see
and
the trailer
remake
for
movie. And also,
Losing Face, hopefully.
Losing
The
Face?
Losing Face also has a mood reel for the script,
Cool.
so you can see a glimpse of what it's going to look like.
and then you said, was it Dead
Decker.
Girl?
yeah,
June-
Decker.
June 4th.
June 4th is going on the
Well,
air.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
And I wish you much success.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
It was
It
very
was a
nice to be
pleasure.
here.
Thank you.
Thank you
It
so
was
much.
such a pleasure.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, this has been Nuclear Popcorn, Maurice Dwayne Smith with guest hostess Leah Bergman and the incomparable Ruben Roberto Gomez.
Thank you.
And the beautiful Lynn Alana Delaney, writing whiz, actress. They're a formidable team, and we thank you for coming today.
Thank you for
Thank you
having
for
us.
inviting us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's still on.
Somebody, I like to also give back to them and help them so that they can meet their goal that they wish to have in life.
So, in that perspective, what would you say would be the hardest type of interview that you've ever had? Or, no, better yet, when you interview people, you know, for your particular features, what is the hardest type of subject that you've ever had?
That is a really good question. I don't know that there's a hard subject because I really love speaking with people. I like to know who they are as a person. I like to know what makes them special and how they've come to such success, what makes them tick. So I don't think there's a necessarily hard topic. Sometimes people will divulge things that are sad, and I always give them the option, are you sure you wish that to be known? You know, because I don't want people to say something that later
You can't take back.
Later they can't take back. But for the most part, it's not really difficult. The topics aren't difficult because I love speaking with people, and I think that I make people feel comfortable. And I'm a type of person, if you tell me something in confidence, I keep it to myself. So I feel like people feel that, and they trust me, and they will talk to me and tell me and allow me to hear their story so that I can convey that in a positive manner to their audience, to our readership.
Are there any, I think you've probably already answered what I was going to ask, because we're almost out of time, but is there anything that ever kind of just makes your skin crawl as far as a topic or any type of thing that you would have to cover? Like something that's just so heart-wrenching you would rather not do it?
I don't think I've encountered something I don't want to cover in that way, because even though a person has been through a terrible hardship, I feel that there always can be beauty in that, from what they've learned, how they've been able to overcome that. And so I don't look at it that way. I don't have that perspective. Of course, I don't want to hear about how, I don't mean that I don't want to hear. Nobody but wants to hear that someone's been hurt in a way. But I think what makes it beautiful and what makes it inspirational is how have they been able to overcome some very difficult obstacle?
Definitely.
How have they been able to still give to society and benefit others, even though they've been through things that are harsh or unpleasant or difficult? And that's what makes a beautiful story. And those are my favorite stories. So maybe the topic is difficult, but those are really my favorite stories, the ones where you see how somebody has overcome something so tragic and turned it into something very beautiful.
That's cool.
You see the way that people, the beauty in others, and how the human spirit can be so. I'm thinking of rubber, but that's not the word. Resilient. That's the word. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How the human spirit can be resilient.
And there you have it. She's definitely a hard popcorn kernel to pop.
What the heck? I'm a hard popcorn kernel to pop.
She's unstoppable is what I meant.
I'm a hard pop. Are we still
She's a
rolling? We're not
hard-
rolling. The thing's off, right?
It's still got us.
Oh, well, you're not putting that in. Whatever I said
I'll take
after.
that. If you don't want me to, I'll take it.
No, I know. You'll make me look good. I trust you.
This has been Maurice Dwayne Smith with Nuclear Popcorn, and we've been delighted to have Leah Bergman here. And hold on, because she'll be here later to help us with our interview with Mr. Gomez and Miss Delaney.
Yes, thank you.
So much.
Bye.
Now. Cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and Mr. Delaney, I met him, which I didn't want to say on phone, but I met him through Tia. Because Tia's been working with
Tia.
me. Yeah, Tia Walker, so she's just been great.
Tia's cool.
Yeah. So, we're just right now at this point looking for the right people with the right direction to get everything manifested to help and do a lot of generating back. So I'm hoping that however I sign or do things and work with others, that we were talking to Jimmy about this too, that we want to get it into the right hands so that it can do the right work. And all the people that are working with us, of course, will do well as well, but we want to make sure that a portion is going to go back every time to do some goodness. Because otherwise, you know, I could just keep doing what I'm doing right here. And that's good too.
Yeah.
It's all good, you know, because if there's somebody that you have that's in need, you know, that, you know, I mean, I've been to people's places where their houses burned down and there's hope for them. Or people that have cancer and they need to raise money for medical funds or big events where Orange County Abused Children, you know, Cancer, Leukemia Foundation. I'll take my night off and go raise my voice to help others. So if we all did that, you know, how different the world would be.
I've always thought cancer treatment should be free.
I agree. I think it should be free. I think that
AIDS, all that stuff.
well, I do, and I really think that what we should be doing is more preventative things to help people not get cancer. Because cancer starts with a disease in your body. So, you know, when you're diseased, you get ill. Because it starts with the feeling of it and the mental part of it, and then it goes into the body part.
Definitely.
So it's like a 1, 2, 3 show. So if you can stop that and do things like I sing every day, and when you sing, you clear your energy fields, so you're not blocked, and that's how you stay healthy, no matter what's going on, no matter what's going down, and you still can put a smile on your face because you can have that joy. Here it comes. That inner joy and spirit.
Yeah.
So now, how many more times are you filming today? How much more do you have to go?
Oh, this is it.
And the last.
Here we go.
And